Hey everyone, Vintage Fan Collector here, and here's the second 1977 Emerson Heat Fan installed in my garage. This is where most of my fan videos will probably be filmed, is in this area here, as it's closer to most of my fans and everything else. It's just kind of a nice spot, I think, to film stuff. So that means this fan's gonna come down and be put back up a lot. So anyways, here's the light. It's a round globe. I believe this and the other fitter are actually Emerson fitters. I'm pretty sure they came off of my Casablanca Classics. So, yes, very cool. And there's the logo there. That one's pretty neat. Started off on the low speed. Of course, the low/medium speed. For those unaware, this has an Emerson K63 motor inside, which is fundamentally a washing machine motor, as most of us know, but not everyone. And this is a smaller version of said motor. There are two versions, I believe. One for the 52-inch or larger washing machines, for that matter, and then one for smaller washing machines and the 36-inch fans. This one does not have the operational noise the other one has, so either this one has better bearings, or it doesn't have the bushing issue that the other one has. This one is dead silent. As I stated in the other video, this goes close to 200 RPM on this speed. It's rather impressive for a little fan, but then again, of course, it is just a giant motor with small blades. This uses this has a 13-degree blade pitch, and the blades are made of fiberglass. And we'll go ahead and bump it up to high. The pull chain position is off, low, high, off, low, off high, or off high, off low, depending on where which off position you've last put it on. This goes about 400 RPM on high speed and absolutely hauls. It moves tons of air, and quite frankly, especially in this area of the garage, it actually looks really fitting for the space. I quite like the proportions of it, and it performs better than my expectations. Thought about doing industrials in here, but I kind of wanted some lighting because I don't really trust my family, my grandma and my dad, with the privileges to operate these 1940 Westinghouse preheat fluorescent fixtures that are in the garage here. I feel like they will leave them on a lot and overheat the ballasts that have literally survived all of World War II and are still working today quite well, but you know, the longer they're in the heat, of course, that could potentially damage them. I just don't want to have that happen. So I have these globe lights on, these fans, they'll always be on. That way there's some kind of light in the garage when people come in here. And when I'm working in the garage, or if my dad and I are both working in the garage, then those fluorescent lights will be used. Because I don't trust normal people with stuff like that, and that makes sense because those are really cool light fixtures. So, go ahead and turn it off here. Have this mounted on a Hunter original U-bolt because, as I stated in the other video, having a hook on this where I could having a hook screwed into the ceiling as far as it needs to be to attach the canopy would pretty much require me to do way more effort than it's worth to test fans in here. I'm not going to do that method where I change the down rod on the fan to make it hang on the hook. That's just ridiculous. I'd rather not do that. So I will be taking this fan down a lot, including the U-bolt, and that's why I put it on there. Plus it brings it up further, which, yes, screwing the hook in there all the way would do the same thing, but again, I would have to do way more things, or put in way more effort than it's worth just to do fan videos in here, and the goal is to try to film as much of the fans that I actually want to sell as possible. and just kind of gets more content out there and so forth. So I want to make it easier to remove this fan since it is in the spot that I'll be testing fans at. So yes, I know the canopy screwed in with just one screw. Oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm really happy with this installation. The other one is whirring away right now over there on high speed. Just looks really good in here. Crazy thing is, these fans, unlike the little baby originals, are enough to handle a room the size of mine, which I have of course a 50-inch fan in there. So a lot of these older homes, like the one that this came out of, would just put the small ones in because they were cheaper, and they did the job so well that you didn't have to buy the big ones. But if I ever find two brown or even two white 52-inch 4-blade with switch housing heat fans, I will absolutely hang those up in place of these, because I would never say no to more air movement. Because no other fan I own that isn't an industrial that can't handle a light, of course, except for my one Crompton Graves with a light kit, moves air like this. So sorry, original guys, but your originals cannot hold a candle to these, even the baby ones. They're just a residential fan. It's the way it is. So all of the fans I like, which mind you I do like originals too, I just don't bow down to them like they're God, like a lot of collectors do for some very strange reason. I just recognize they're fans that are good, and that's about it. So anyways, nothing I have besides these or the industrials would do the job like this, so definitely welcome to 52-inch blenders if I ever find any. So I'd prefer if they're K63, of course, but you know, K55 ones would be fine too. A Stratojet would be dope, but again, no light kit. So that's really all for this one as well. I hope y'all enjoyed, and thanks again for watching. Hopefully very soon, like the next week or two, I'll actually be able to test fans up, because I've got a special surprise that I really cannot wait to hang up and show y'all that I got. It's kind of made me slow down collecting, because I finally got this fan that I've been wanting forever. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.